Did you know former President Bill Clinton is a fan of the Chevy El Camino? This iconic car blends history with innovation, and it's making a bold return in 2025. Get ready to dive into the world of power, style, and cutting-edge technology with the all-new Chevy El Camino. Let's start with a bit of history. The Chevy El Camino first rolled out in 1959, crafted to offer the best of both worlds, the comfort of a car and the utility of a truck. Over the years, it's captivated enthusiasts with its unique style and versatility. Now, let's see how the 2025 model is gearing up to take modern roads by storm with its powerful new features. The first thing we'll be talking about is the engine of the 2025 Chevy El Camino. This model will be borrowing an engine from its Chevy Traverse sibling, which means it'll have a V6 3.6-liter engine that makes 330 horsepower and 290 foot-pound of torque. That means it's really strong and fast. It also has a 9-speed automatic gearbox. This makes the El Camino shift gears smoothly, so you always have power when you drive. You can choose between the standard rear-wheel drive, which feels like a classic muscle car, or the all-wheel drive for better control and new features that make the car even better. Now, let's look at the different models. Besides the basic version, Chevy will also be bringing out the El Camino SS. This version is all about sportiness and high performance. For those of you who don't know, the SS badge stands for Super Sport. Cars that carry the SS badge usually have upgraded features such as more powerful engines, enhanced handling capabilities, sportier design elements, and sometimes exclusive interior and exterior styling cues. Basically, if you see an El Camino with the SS badge, you know it's built to go fast and look good doing it. There's talk that the El Camino SS might come with an all-wheel drive option. This would be great for different kinds of driving conditions, giving you better control and stability. Moving from the usual rear-wheel drive to all-wheel drive is a big change. It means the El Camino SS would handle better and would be safer on slippery roads. Plus, the SS version is said to have a powerful V8 engine that cranks out nearly 450 horsepower, so you can expect some heart-pounding acceleration that makes every drive thrilling. It is really going to stand out with a sleek, all-black front with 19-inch wheels that turn heads everywhere it goes. Depending on which model you choose, it can carry between 1,000 to 1,500 pounds. Whether you're hauling stuff for work or heading out on a road trip, this car is ready for anything. But the big question is, what will the 2025 Chevy El Camino look like? The El Camino's design is truly eye-catching. It mixes a tough look with a modern style. A standout feature is the blacked-out front part of the car. It gives the El Camino a bold, stealthy look. This dark theme runs through the whole design, making it really stand out on the road. The car is also bulkier, which makes it look strong and rugged, yet still sleek. The design is also inspired by the classic El Camino, but adds a modern twist. It has a longer pickup wheelbase, which means more room for cargo, so it's also practical for people who need space. Even though the SS model comes with the big 19-inch wheels that make it look even more impressive, the basic model has smaller wheels that help make the ride smoother so that the car balances comfort and style well. Moving inside, the 2025 Chevy El Camino has an interior that's as impressive as its exterior. It blends modern design with cutting-edge technology. The inside takes cues from the Chevy Silverado, tailored to fit the unique style of the El Camino. A high-tech 10-inch infotainment screen and an 8-inch digital cluster are centrally located in the interior, right in front of the driver. This setup makes sure everything you need, from maps to music, is just a touch away. And the El Camino also prioritizes your comfort. It has 2-zone climate control, heated front seats, and an electrically adjustable driver's seat. All these features make sure that everyone in the car is comfortable. Whether you're just driving around town or on a long road trip, the cabin is roomy enough for up to 5 people, which is perfect for families. The car also has a special infotainment system for hybrid models, which shows eco-friendly driving options and real-time car performance. This makes the drive not just comfortable, but also good for the environment. Plus, with different interior trims available, you can really make the inside of your El Camino feel personal. And the Chevy El Camino is not just a powerhouse with a sleek look, it's also stepping up big time in the green department. Chevy is going all in with some super advanced tech to cut down on emissions, which means this beauty will be a lot kinder to our planet. They're planning to use materials that are good for the earth both inside the car and on the outside. So this car will be both recycled and sustainably sourced. This is not only great news for people who care about the environment, but this also means Chevy is setting the bar high for all the new models they'll roll out in the future. But what about the advanced tech that the 2025 Chevy El Camino has to offer? So let's take a look at the advanced features that make the 2025 Chevy El Camino stand out. This car is packed with technology to help drivers stay safe on the road. It has distance indicators that let you know how close you are to other cars, helping you keep a safe distance and avoid crashes. The lane keeping assist is another great feature. If the car starts to drift out of its lane without you signaling, it gently steers itself back on the track. Along with this, lane departure warnings alert you with sounds and visuals if you start to drift, boosting your safety further. Collision alerts are also part of the package. They warn you if a crash might happen soon, getting the car's safety features ready to act fast. If things get really critical, the emergency braking system kicks in by itself, applying the brakes to help prevent a crash or lessen its impact. And there's a rear view camera that makes parking and reversing much easier by giving you a clear view of what's behind the car. So, this car is completely equipped to keep you safe. So, are you eager to find out when you can get your hands on the 2025 Chevy El Camino? Well, Chevrolet hasn't revealed the exact release date yet, but we expect this stylish and feature-packed vehicle to hit the market in the second quarter of 2025. As for the price, Chevrolet is keeping that under wraps for now, but you should expect a starting price of $32,000. We should have more details closer to the release date. Given its advanced features, bold design, and versatile performance, the 2025 El Camino is set to redefine what we expect from Chevrolet, continuing the legacy of this iconic model. But the 2025 Chevy El Camino isn't the only exciting vehicle hitting the streets. Ford is bringing back the iconic Ford Ranchero, ready to go head-to-head with the El Camino. The Ranchero, first introduced in 1957, combines the smooth ride of a sedan with the practicality of a pickup, making it a tough competitor. The 2025 Ford Ranchero comes with powerful engine choices and cutting-edge manufacturing, promising outstanding performance and a unique driving experience. With Ford reviving this famous model, the rivalry between the El Camino and the Ranchero is expected to be intense because both of these vehicles aim to redefine the car-truck hybrid market. Only time will tell which one of them is the better one. Fun facts about the Chevy El Camino. Are you ready for some cool facts about the Chevy El Camino? Here are a few things you might not know. Did you know big names like Bill Clinton and David Koresh were fans of this car? Yep, it's been a favorite for some pretty famous folks. The El Camino was actually made to take on the Ford Ranchero. It's kind of like the Aussie Ute, if you've heard of that. Over its lifespan, the El Camino was built on different Chevrolet car platforms, including those used for the Chevelle, Malibu, and the GM G-body frame. And here's a funny story. When Chevrolet tried making the base model fancier, it didn't work out. Sales dropped so low that they stopped making them for a while. It wasn't until 1964 that they started again. The Chevy El Camino has made numerous appearances in films and television shows, making it somewhat of a pop culture icon. It's been used by characters in modern TV shows like Breaking Bad. The Chevy El Camino has turned into a real gem for collectors due to its distinctive design and cultural appeal. Enthusiasts often seek out specific model years or rare editions, and well-restored El Caminos can command high prices at auctions. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure not to miss this one. Next Level 2025 Bentley Continental GT transforms luxury driving.